Right, I'm using Zoom again here. What's up, everybody? To drop some knowledge, wanted to check out the new background. I'm dying to make a video, and I've had this one on my wish list for a while, so I'm going to drop it real quick. It won't be super long, but it should be super helpful. At least that's my hope. So when marketing yourself, I do a lot of marketing classes for real estate agent groups, real estate agent offices, other businesses as well, but mostly in the real estate space, whether mortgage, real estate. And everyone is looking to market themselves, or everyone is looking to somehow market their business. And usually that means marketing yourself. Typically these days, you don't market your company, right? Sometimes you do. Like my company, for example, iMortgage has a lot of really cool things about it that are super unique in the mortgage space. But the most important thing, and this is where a lot of people get it wrong. So this is the big takeaway. And you've heard people say things like riches are in the niches and things like that. And those are just pointers to help you try to figure out, okay, is this the right path? Well, it's not just about being niched. It's about being an expert. It's about being a specialist. This is really important. It needs to be true first, and then you need to use that narrative in your marketing messaging. For example, myself, I'm a VA home loan expert. So I focus on helping veterans buy and refinance homes through the VA home loan benefit. So, you want to have a specialty. You want to specialize in something because it's how people know who to send to you. If you're a referral-based business, or if you're a marketing-based business, if you're someone out there who has a specialty and that's part of your messaging, it's much more likely that someone's going to recall you when they have a need for that specialty. So ways that people make mistakes on this: you're in the insurance business, you're in the real estate business, you're saying, I do everything. I go here, I'll go there, I'm this, I'm that. I cover the whole county, or I can help anyone with any type of insurance policy, or I can help anyone with any type of loan. The problem with doing that is that it's hard to recall you, because you've just become you've generalized yourself, essentially. You've become a generalization. If you want to make your marketing messaging stick, you've got to be a specialist. You could specialize in VA like I do in the mortgage space. You could specialize in first-time home buyers. If you're in the real estate space, you could specialize in a geography, in an area. Hey, I am the Solana Beach realtor. I know the Solana Beach real estate market forwards and backwards. Whatever it is, it's important to be a specialist, not just say you're a specialist, but to be a specialist, to know the ins and the outs of every element of what it is that you're specializing in, so that when people have a question about that, like I get these questions all day long. I wonder if you can do that with a VA loan. I wonder if someone already has a VA loan, they can get another VA loan. I wonder if this person could get a co-signer and do their VA loan. I get these calls all day, which is a good sign that the marketing that I have done for the specialty that I have has worked. Because in fact, someone texted me just today about a question. They're sending someone my direction who has questions about VA home loan, because when they think of VA home loan, I want them to think of me. I want to be the resource. I want to be the answers for those questions. Should be the exact same thing for you and your business, whether you're a tow truck business, Chris, thinking about you, or whether you're a, what do they call, what's Matt Clyre's business? He's a excavator, whether you're excavating business. When people have questions about that, they want to get a quote, they want to know how it works. You want to position yourself to be the person who has the answers. You want to be the resource. You do that if you're a specialist. So I would challenge you to do this and take a look at this. Look at your marketing messages. Look at the message on your website. Look at the message on your business cards. Look at the message on your flyers, whatever marketing materials you're putting out there. Look at the messaging on your social media. Look at the messaging on the videos that you're creating. What is it actually saying? Is it saying anything close to, I'm a specialist in this? Call me if you have questions about this. If it doesn't, then make some slight adjustments so that you can make it clear what your specialty is, what you specialize in, and include that in the narrative, not only in your written copy, but in your video copy as well. This will help grow your business. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you sell Avon, or no, the new Avon is essential oils, or you're a yoga instructor. It doesn't matter, right? You want to be, if you're a yoga instructor, you want to be an Ashtanga specialist, or a Vinyasa specialist, or a Hatha specialist. You don't want to just be a yoga instructor, because that doesn't make me remember you. But I happen to enjoy Ashtanga yoga. So if I remember Troy from Solana Beach Fit, the best Ashtanga yoga instructor I've ever had. Why? Because he was just Ashtanga. That's all he did. And he only did traditional Ashtanga. So that's just an off the top of my head reference to speciality and how that helps things stick. Because the hardest thing with marketing is to make your messaging stick. It's easy to get it out there now. And social media and digital marketing has made it very easy for you to take a message and put it out to lots of people, for lots of people to see it. But that has just made it even more difficult for messaging to stick. So it needs to be specialized interest. It needs to be something that you are a specialist in, something you are an expert in. That is how you need to market yourself. I know what you're saying, but Derrick, I'm going to give up all the other business. If I say I only do real estate in Solana Beach or Claremont or whatever, then everyone else is going to ignore me. Not true. Do you think I don't get calls for conventional loans? Do you think I don't get calls for jumbo loans? I do. Okay. So it's not that you're not going to get calls from those, but what you're not realizing is all the calls that you won't get if you're not a specialist. The calls you won't get if you're not a specialist is much greater than the calls you won't get if you are. There's always calls you're not going to get. There's always people who are going to hear your messaging and not recall it or not get back to you or not stick. You can't worry about the people with whom the messaging doesn't stick when you've correctly disseminated it. If you have not correctly disseminated it, then you have to be worried about the fact that it's not sticking. But if you correctly disseminate the message as a specialist with a real offer of value, a resource, okay, you are a resource, then you don't need to worry about who the message doesn't stick to. Because there will be many times where someone who the message isn't even necessarily for, maybe they're watching it for a friend or they're watching it for one reason, and then they realize, you know what, I have someone who needs this. That person wasn't in your target demographic, but because you are specialized and they know someone who might need that, they're going to now connect you with that person. Hey, I know someone who's a specialist. He's a friend of mine on Facebook. He specializes in the VA home loan benefit. I know you guys have been looking to buy a house with your VA. Maybe you should call him. This is someone who isn't even a veteran, but who knows or maybe works with someone who is. That happens so much you wouldn't believe it. But it only happens because of the stickiness of being specific about what it is that you specialize in and what you are an expert in. So if you're going to be the essential oils king or queen, be that and make it clear that that's what you are, and make sure that you make it obvious for people who have questions about this stuff that you're the person to call. So that was my video for today. Hope you guys like the new background. I am loving it. I'm getting the lighting and things sort of sorted out to make sure that flag flies high here. I know there's been a lot of crazy things going on lately. I have some more great videos and content to share with you, including an app that I found for tracking your kids' phone. So that's going to be one that I'll do here soon. More mortgage rate and real estate updates coming soon as well. The market's on fire. Rates are super low. It's an incredible time to be getting a home loan. An incredible time to be getting a home loan. Locking rates that are so low, I can't believe it. And a lot of times there's lender credits in there that are going from us to the buyer or borrower, and we don't even charge any fees. So they're getting a loan from us with a great rate. Not only are we not charging any fees, we're giving them money. So crazy things are happening right now. It's a great time to be on the lookout. Give me a call if you have questions. NMLS 155010, and my cell phone is 619-952-2046. Hope you guys have a great day. Hopefully this is helpful for you and your business, and I'll see you again soon.